Hi there, it's Leah Butler-Smith here, and as part of the Marketing Gene review, we're going to be looking at ViberSpy today. It's presented by Marius Price, Ricky Mataka and Michael Formby, and it's already proving to be incredibly popular. So, first of all, what is it? Well, it's a WordPress plugin. The entire focus is on testing. And for a moment, just think about Ramsay's kitchen nightmares, if you will. Whilst Ramsay is very well known for being, a chef, obviously, foremost, and someone who will tell it like it is, the whole purpose of that program is really for him to be able to go into a restaurant and tell them what about their set up their menus, the way that they actually present the food, their everything there is to do with being in a restaurant and running that particular business. He picks the bones out of and tells them why certain things aren't working. Now, he can only really do that because in his own businesses he's actually done quite a lot of testing. So he will have tested what sort of meals are more popular, how to actually present the food, what sort of customer services people actually expect, and how to breed, if you like, loyal customers that return again and again, which is obviously something that's incredibly important in any sort of local business, but it also applies to the online world. Because if you've got a blog, for example, and you want people to keep coming back to your blog because you might be presenting to them promotions, perhaps as an affiliate marketer, or even just to buy your own products that you're creating, and you'd like your customers to become loyal and again to make purchases again and again and again. And so those sorts of things increase, that kind of level of business aptitude increases with testing, and more testing, because all of those things are going to increase your conversion. So let me show you the plugin and you can see why it's so incredibly useful. Now, this is a heat map that I did earlier. And the heat map is produced by the plugin, and what the heat map's actually showing you right in front of your eyes is where the visitor has spent more time. So initially they've arrived on the site, there's more attention focused up here, there's a hot spot over here, so they've obviously hovered the mouse over this particular area. And gone over to the sidebar to check out some of the posts, and then as you can see, what it's actually suggesting is that they've just scrolled down the page and they're focusing on reading the content. There hasn't been any more attention focused on the sidebar. Now, that's going to be really useful if you've got a lot of ads or calls to action in your sidebar and you want to know whether people are actually spending time there. Now, imagine if you were actually talking about a sales page, and you could tell then how much time the visitors spent on any particular part of the sales page. And let's say, for example, you've got videos on that sales page and you want to know which of the videos are actually, taking their attention, which one's grabbing their attention most, which one are they spending time reading. So that's just one of the things that ViberSpy actually does. That's created here, and you can do several things. You can choose to do clicks, eye tracking, or how they're scrolling, and that's pretty interesting. So let's take a look at, let's just have a look at this one, I suppose. Generate the heat map, and we'll see what it comes up with. Yeah. So this is actually showing us that the scrolling is, again, 100% of time we've got spent up the top, and as we scroll down we get to the second portion and there's less time spent here, and then 37%. Oh, you actually can't see the percentage. Let me just slide that over. You can actually see them now just in the corner here, and then it's scrolling down and showing you just how much time people are spending on the various parts of the site. See, it's all coloured change there as it goes all the way down to the very bottom of the site. It's quite a long site, and all the way back up to the top. So that's a really useful way of looking at what's actually happening on your site. It's just a very, very quick way to get some information. There's something here, popular pages, is going to show you a very, very quick pie chart, which of your pages are the most popular, which ones are getting the most attention. And I'll show you what it looks like when you actually come into ViberSpy. So there it is there on the left hand side. If I just move this over a little, and you can see that these are some of the if you like, recordings that have been done. So let's take a look at what this one's actually going to show you. Now, I just want to point out actually that I've got Pro. I'm looking at the Pro version of this plugin. So this is going to show you, so you can see exactly what actions your site visitor has taken, where they are on your site, how long they're spending on that particular area, and what they go and do next, what they're looking at next, scrolling down. And that's there's more actually of this particular video because I've just watched it. And it's just coming to the next page. That's it, that's what happens. They've gone to another page and they've scrolled down this page, and you can see the blue line at the top of the page here is actually telling you how quickly you're getting through each of these actions that's being taken, and it hasn't finished yet. The movie, if you like, is still playing, and it's going to show you the next page and exactly what's happened on that page. So this is all about where their mouse is actually going, what they're actually doing, how they're scrolling around your site, what they're looking at. You know, it's so detailed and so informative. It's amazingly helpful, and you can really make a lot of significant changes. So that's the key. And that's the thing that I wanted to really make a point of, is the conversations I've been having with some really senior marketers, some serious business guys who both work with offline businesses at a really senior level, or who are just doing incredible things in their own businesses with offline, either product creation or affiliate marketing or both. And they use testing all the time, and they will test and tweak the smallest of things. It will be a headline just to see how much of a difference that makes to conversions. And if you're talking about increasing a conversion rate by 3%, it might not sound very much, but 3% on any conversion is going to make a massive difference to your bottom line. So I would even suggest that this is something you can offer as a service. If you work with offline businesses, local businesses, you could actually even just install this plugin on their sites and start helping them to review what needs to be tested. You can become their own Ramsey and come into their business and start helping them using tools like this to improve their conversions, with very often all that requires is just a simple change, moving a widget around, changing the sort of headlines or titles that people are using on their site. And as I say, whatever business site you're looking at, whatever kind of blog you're looking at, as long as it's got WordPress plugged in and you can get this plugin, the ViberSpy plugin, tuned in, then you can find out all sorts of things and help your clients and your own business to improve. So I think it's pretty amazing, really do, and strongly recommend that you click the link below this video so you can go and grab your copy now before the price goes up, because it is one of those that's definitely worth a great deal more. In fact, when you click on that link, you will see on their sales page there's a graphic of a couple of competitors to this particular service, and they are charging quite high recurring fees. So that's monthly recurring fees for doing pretty much what this plugin can do on your WordPress websites. So as I say, well worth jumping in there now whilst it's at a fixed price, and there's no recurring fees involved. That's it, signing off from this particular ViberSpy product review. Good luck with your testing.